I'm not there apparently for some reason. There I am. Hello everyone, to those just joining, to people who have been waiting, to everyone watching things back on the VOD, whether it's here on Twitch or on YouTube, depending on when you're watching this. Hello, welcome to another stream, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. It's nice to finally be back with this again, because, you know, as much as I'm excited to play through Infinite Wealth, I also do just delight in just playing this for people. So last time, it was mostly just side quests, but then we also started making our way down Valak Mountain. However, since last stream, I've been taking care of some of these smaller side quests, and you know, like in some places, like roughly around the Bionis leg, and some of them in RFC and whatnot. Some of them being collection quests, some of them being monster killing quests. And I want to dedicate part of the stream to doing some of the side quests, because, like, actually turning them in and whatnot, because there's some that I have basically ready to finish, but I need to turn them into specific NPCs. And then I also, the Chronicles of the Definitive Bladed Xenotime. Yes! Hello, Zazel. But I have some side quests ready to finish. I need to go turn them into specific NPCs. And then I want to focus a bit on doing some of the Colony 6 restoration stuff, because I think I'm finally in a good position to properly start that on stream and sort of, like, not really walk through it, but also just kind of sort of say, yeah, this is a long-term thing, and I'll basically do this if and when I can in places. So first, there's some side quests in Alchemoth that I need to turn in. One or two, I think. Also, it's kind of funny, in the background of everything, just remember, how do you feel about For Honor? Oh, yeah, that's happening. I'm not sure how to feel about it. It kind of feels like because Ubisoft as of late has been in dire straits. I feel like, in a way, Ubisoft is kind of getting desperate. That's my opinion. That's my opinion on it. Anyway. Oh yeah, the deciphering machine. This one is level and those at RFC. I can do that as well. How do they feel? I did that and that and that and that. Looking for gold bugs. Losing the taste for alcohol. Cruise puggles in RFC. I can do that one as well. That won't take too long. Going out to play. I finished that one. I need to talk to Baroba. I don't know if Baroba is out right now. I don't think... No, they aren't. I need to turn time back a little bit because... I think this is during the... Like, during the earlier parts of the day. Yep, there he is. There's Baroba. Whoopee! Friends bring stinky thing? Give it to Baroba! Give! P.U. Smell worse than... Imagine! This perfect! Thank you, Hom Hom people! And then we got to talk to his mum. This is so fun!
Yes.
Pop people! Nello is also part of my family, so I must be nice to Nello, but Nello is bad influence on Little Pond. He should drink less. Oh yeah, that's the other guy that we talked to a while back. Because of your help, Baroba run around outside like a good Nopon. Big thank you. This only little, but please take it. Yeah, we had to make him stink. You solved Baroba's problem, and though not the perfect solution, he's happy to be outside now. Alright, so nothing else from Poppypo, which is good. There's... But it's kind of funny, seeing, like, shifts, like, within certain companies, like Ubisoft being in trouble, Sega having probably the craziest year that they've ever had for, like, a long time, which is insane. I'd like to refer to it as a kind of arms race between Microsoft and PlayStation to see who could be the worst publisher at this point. And I thought EA was in the running for that, but honestly, they've been proving me wrong like the entire year. Nintendo's just kind of getting out of things like, we're looking like saints by comparison. So they don't glow as lava at all. I'm gonna look after them so they lay lots of eggs, and I can see them glow when they hatch. I'm glad everything worked out. Right. Full defense. So we helped Telon. Right. I'm going to periodically adjust time to see if there's like any other... I don't think there's anything I'm missing here. Not from what I can tell at the moment. And if I adjust time again... Because I like to make doubly sure that, you know, I'm covered on the front of, like, side quests and stuff. And not, you know, actually trying to go through and think, oh, I've got everything, and then realize I've missed stuff. Especially in this place in particular, because every single side quest here is just a timed side quest, and we'll eventually find out why. I know for the stuff within like the refugee camp in like the Bionic's leg, the reason why those are timed quests is because they're only available before you move everyone back to Colony 6, and once you've done that, you can't like do those side quests anymore. So, you know, important to get those done when you can, because there are some rewards you can get from them which are pretty decent. Also, generally, a lot of the stuff that you can get from, say, named NPC side quests, like, such as gems and stuff, periodic time traveling, more common than you think. Click here to find out how you can deal with it. Not a virus comma. It's not even .com, it's .com. That's how you can tell it's a bit sketchier than usual. It's not even a full stop.
Don't drop your guard. I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
Explorer Liar can get over here, please. I was about to do my impression of Trunks, because I should move my microphone a bit closer to my face as well, because it's been off to my right side. Manipulating the fabric of time. It's more likely than you think.
Hello, my name is Trunks. Did you know you have rights? Well, the Time Patrol says you do, and so do I. Sorry. Father has been forcing me to eat stuff, and it makes my throat hoarse. He tells me to do it to become the pride of the Saiyan race.
Let us hurry onwards.
But yeah, jokes aside, manipulating the clock is just probably the best thing to do to just check for lots of side quests and stuff. There's also... Oh yeah, no, there's this area right where you come up from Frontier Village. Like... Huh! Right, Oh, the Cruise Pagul are the crab things. I forget. Right, so Doomsday Poppy... That's enough. That one collection quest requires more than one collectible.
But don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
We need to help Anopon stop drinking.
Yes, I feel it too, Schultz.
You never stood a chance. Let's press on.
Let us hurry onwards.
Not exactly what I want. Eric Hill, Luna Grady.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
Right, cool.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let
Tail.
us hurry onwards.
That's not what it needed at all.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
I've also, like, I've never really managed to do this in the past with, like, starting fights by luring enemies, but actually finding out, it's not really tech, but finding out the secret to just, like, immediately engaging battle normally instead of, like, having it start as an ambush, where you're still able to use the B button press, like, at the start, just makes... I'm trying to remember what it does. I think it's to...
The enemy's
Yeah,
weak,
it's to do with tension.
but
It's to
don't
do with the
drop your
tension.
guard.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
I don't have time for small fry.
Where is it?
The enemy's
Yeah, it's to do with tension. And tension
I will give it my
is particularly important in combat, because I've never really explained this properly before, but tension plays a very key part
Let us remain
in
vigilant.
whether or not whether or not a party member is able to hit an enemy. Because I know level definitely plays a very key part in it, because, you know, everything regarding attack, hit rate, defense against, like, certain levels of enemies is, of course, dependent on a character's level in relation to the level of the enemy. But at the same time, if there are points where a character's tension is affected to the point where they're essentially demotivated, that basically affects their ability to hit enemies properly. They will just constantly miss. And that's the reason why there's those times during fights sometimes where if you go up to a party member it says to encourage them. Or I'm waiting for a party member to encourage, like, controlled character, because it can happen to the player's chosen party leader as well.
but don't drop your
So
guard.
I will give it my all.
sometimes you just gotta give your friends a pep talk, basically. Make sure they're doing okay and, you know, push them to do more, be better, or to be the best that they possibly can. Bring them back to their senses, more than anything.
I can see
Rotten
this isn't
meat,
suiting you at all.
rotten meat.
But we cannot be reckless.
It is kind of frustrating sometimes that
The
a
enemy's
lot of... I mean, it's understandable, but a lot of side quests heavily depend on
I don't have time for small
essentially drops that are considered more of the uncommon / rare drops within the rarer chests.
We win! I see your strength is the genuine article.
Let's press on.
Like I believe it's the Kruggle
The enemy's weak.
Crab Pot or Hot Pot or whatever it's called that I need like one more of for the side quest. And
Good job, everyone. Let's press on.
Let us hurry onwards.
because it is considered mostly a rarer drop, it's more uncommon. And completing side quests in that regard sometimes takes a bit longer than you would expect. But it is worth it to get it done in the end because of some of the rewards you can get. But yeah, no. I'm trying to remember what I was going to think. Yeah, Sonic and Shadow Generations. I don't know if I talked about it during Game Dev Stream last night. I think I did, but I can't remember, but I'll go over things again. I beat the main story of Shadow Generations because, of course, I did. I did that basically during a day where I just had time off because I had work booked off. Because originally I was planning on going to Con the weekend gone, and I wasn't able to. So basically it was just it just turned out to be a free weekend in a sense. But yesterday beat the main story of Shadow Generations, and honestly, great end to the game. The game overall is great fun as well. It has, of course, one or two minor issues, but that's all they really are. They're minor issues. They're not anything that ruins the game. And it's a game that honestly has a lot of source, if I'm to describe it, like, accurately. As a whole, Shadow Generations is a game that has a lot of source. I mean, just like Shadow himself, Shadow's design himself, like, as a whole, he radiates, like, source and everything, but the gameplay of Shadow Generations is just that fun for me, in my opinion, and I'm so glad that we have a game where it's so much fun. And like, bearing in mind, I'm still trying to get all the collectibles and stuff, because with the release of Sonic X Shadow Generations, there was a whole bunch, like, of course, like, some of the achievements you can get with the normal Sonic Generations side of things are still the same as some of the achievements. So basically what I'm hearing is that it's a source you get, not in that way. Well, I don't know where you've been recently, Zazel, but not in that way. But but while some of the achievements are the same as they were in original Sonic Generations, there are some that are somewhat exempt from it, which is kind of sad. That I was half expecting trying to do some of the more specific ones, like in Chemical Plant Act 2 for Modern Sonic, where you have to reach the end of the stage without going under the water a single time, or in Green Hill Act 1, taking the top route and making it to the goal within basically a minute, and all that. Those achievements don't exist. There's still the achievement for beating the final boss of Sonic Gens without taking any damage, and Shadow Generations basically has the same achievement, but for Shadow's side of things. Same with completing all challenges, getting an S rank on everything, getting all the collectibles. Which, you know, I always appreciate that kind of stuff. Though I feel like with one part of Shadow Generations, there's like one particular way of getting collectibles, which is like, or getting things for the collection, which is finding specific like little items that you give to like an NPC within Shadow's version of White Space. And the thing is, you can find most of these little items easily, but when you start getting to essentially the last bits of what you need to get for it, it becomes a bit more difficult to find them, and I'm thinking to myself, I wish there was an easier way of tracking these things down, because then I could get it all done and then have done with that achievement at the very least. I'm not sure how, like, what percentile of the people playing Sonic X Shadow Generations have that achievement. From my understanding, I don't know if this has changed within the past few days, but I'm within a very small number of people playing the game who have managed to get all the S ranks in regular Sonic Generations, but also all the S ranks in Shadow Generations as well. Because I just kind of locked in and decided, yeah, I'm just gonna get S rank for things because I want to get the S rank for everything and not have to replay it. Although, same can't be said for the red star rings, because I still need to get the red rings. And thankfully they're not red rings of death, but... Also, speaking of red rings of death, this is probably because of, like, the version of the Xbox 360 that I got 12 years ago, but I never experienced that. Probably because by the time the model of the Xbox 360 that I had was released, they managed to iron out that kind of stuff for most of the models. So I never had the authentic experience of having a console red ring and just rip itself, which is kind of sad. Though, it's probably for the best that I didn't even... Oh, it's got spikes. I was thinking to myself, wait, I'm taking damage. Why? There's no bleed or anything. And then I realized he has spikes as an aura. Melia, help! Never mind, Melia could not help. Big sad. I'm hoping that respawn the enemies near, like, back on Latte or Shore. It did, I think. It did. Cool. Imagine having an aura so edgy that it makes that's... Holy shit, that actually reminds me. So... 3 days. New DLC for Guilty Gear releases. It's a returning character from the previous games. And the reason why that reminds me of something is one of her ultimates basically does that. It's an aura that deals unblockable damage, which is kind of bullshit. Like, imagine... Yeah, no, I'm being genuinely serious. Like, they have, like, it's funny timing, actually. Like, I only found out about this stuff today because I'm seeing people in the Guilty Gear community saying, what the fuck, what is this? And I'm looking into it, and it's just, wait, they can do what now? Like, they already have... I think it requires 100% meter anyway, but at the same time, it's kind of fucked. It's kind of fucked how powerful of an option it is. It is kind of fucked. Not gonna lie. Right, I need to set it to nighttime now, because that one Nopon doesn't come out unless it's nighttime. There we go. The man who wanted to fix his alcoholism. Also, for people in chat, ad break starts in a good 3 minutes or so. Just warning you ahead of time. So, hello. Oh, he makes that noise. Thanks. Nello knew Node Medicine was a coming. Show Nello had a little drink beforehand. By the character in a full stream where you play as them and then only stop streaming when you reach the top of the battle. Yeah, it's just the tower, yeah. But I already have the season pass, like, for the entire set of 4 characters that's coming out within this season for Guilty Gear Strive. One of them, funnily enough, being the first guest character for the series. The last character for the season is the first guest character, and it's Lucy from Cyberpunk Edgerunners, which is funny. I fucking can't wait for Lucy to be added to the game, because it's going to be funny seeing how they adapt her into Guilty Gear. Nello can't say thanks enough. Give us Shrek or we riot. A drink to celebrate. No mere friends or like Little Pond. But you're an alcoholic. Why did I say it like that? You've got a problem.
How's things?
Zell Argentis. I used to get on really well with my sister, but now we argue as soon as we lay eyes on each other. I'm really sick of arguing. I wish there was a place I could live far away from her. Damn, okay. Is this N. Argentis? I think Papa is considering living on his own. He's gonna go off on his own and have fun without me. Damn, okay. Priorities straight, apparently. So that's that one, and then there's the stuff with the Flavel Andos in RFC for the deciphering machine. Yeah, there we go. So it's the sturdy armor from Flavel Andos at RFC, and I don't think this is affected by time of day, though I do know that there are specific areas where these things appear. So, who knows? Who knows? Oh, shooting stars! Wait, there's an enemy that only appears during shooting stars. It's a unique monster. Challenge for its... No, that's Lightspeed Sonid. That's Peeling Kachis. That's Tempestua Edegia. It's proper Bandaz in the area of secluded island at RFC only during shooting star. Yeah. Where is secluded island? I never remember where this bloody thing is. Is it this way? Hold on. Oh, that's just fucking beautiful. I love it. Okay, never mind. Oh, why did I do that? That was such a mistake. Right, now I need to see area map. That might be the secluded island. Right, I'll go to Saltnar Seal Island because it brings me close to those teleporters anyway. If I had to think of, like, the definition of a secluded island, that kind of matches it, but... I'm kind of surprised I hadn't gone to that area before. Though, to be fair, that's never really been a need? Like, this is Hovering Reef 9. Okay, no, this is not secluded island. I was wrong. What the what the fuck? What the fuck? No, it's a level 89! Help me! Get me out of here! Dunban Melia, what the fuck? What the fuck do you mean you can hit me from there? What the fuck? Okay, I was wrong. That was not the secluded island. There is. I was not expecting it, but you know, that happened. Also, ad break ended for people in chat who had the ad break. That might be it. Oh, why do I still get this feeling? It sucks! Why? Ugh. It shouldn't feel like that, but it does. Terrible. Just terrible. This is not the secluded island, but this is an island. Oh, this is the Sleeping Dragon Isle. Oh, we got more of those bloody things. That's fun. It just feels like I'm... And then I already went over there and that had high level enemies. Hold on, wait. If I set... Where is the bloody thing? It's... Challenge? I swear to God, if it's... It was over the... It's not far from where the... Fun fact, if someone says they're afraid of heights and needs to suggest exposure therapy, then that is technically considered a death threat. I can kind of see why. That's kind of terrifying. It's kind of a terrifying thing to say, actually. Like, genuinely kind of terrifying. Subscribe for more sober yet deranged. I mean, it's deranged. I mean, you're not saying it as though you're... But at the same time, it's... You know, it's... I don't know how to listen, I'm broken. My brain is broken right now. I wasn't expecting this. I was about to say, why is there a bloody high-level monster guarding this island? There doesn't need to be that. This is what they call mine. It might be. It might be. I can't give you like an accurate. Right, so 3 in-game hours until this guy probably disappears. We'll be done before then, hopefully. Could you not focus on me, please? I need to get my... I hope. Come on, Dunban. Oh no! Can we get up, please? I need to help Dunban. Woo. I mean, this chain attack will probably kill it, but I'm... Gosh, jeez. Oh, it's dead. Thanks, Dunban. Hey, that's an extra affinity coin for the whole... for all the characters. And that gave... Scienty Glyph, Aerith Leggings, Serpent Armor, Crushing Garter. I wonder what the glyph... I'm trying to remember what the glyph does. I know it's used for a specific thing, but I don't remember. Anyway, I need to go back to the deciphering machine. That's the one. So it's on all of the other hovering reefs. Or that's where they are.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
I don't have time for small fry. At last, we move at the same pace. Yeah, Dunban. But we mustn't be careless.
Let us remain vigilant.
Sturdy armor. It's the sturdy armor. I think the sturdy armor is a common drop, so hopefully this shouldn't take too long. Unless I'm wholly wrong in every possible way.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
There we go.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let us hurry onwards.
Okay, never mind. It's not a common drop. I was wrong.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
At the very least, they don't take too long to kill because of their level compared to mine.
Yeah, all together now. Good call, Soul. Good job, everyone.
All together now, swing.
I can see.
Oh wait, that's not how it goes. That's not how Do the Mario go. Why am I? I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, everyone. I did that wrong. Swing your... Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go to the Mario. Sorry.
Let's do the Mario all together now.
The enemy's weak.
I don't know why I think the things I think sometimes. My brain confuses even me, and I'm the one who owns it. At the very least, I think I own it. Sometimes it feels like it's not my own.
Time to show off our might.
Each other is our greatest strength.
Jutsu Kaisen be like.
Leave this to me.
Right, so X
You never
done.
stood a chance.
Let us remain vigilant.
I can see this isn't
Juicy
pushing you at
wild
all.
meat. Oh yeah, this unique monster. I can get this bastard now too.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
I don't have time for small fry. I'm really feeling it.
Do not hesitate, Shulk.
There is no escape. Take this. Dance with me.
Elias DS Dale, who was possessed mid-screen by the infamous fictional character John Mario Bros. I was possessed by the Jumpman himself. That... I know, like, Mario's old little thing was, like, Jumpman, but if you just say it like he's... Like, if you say the Jumpman like it's some kind of boogeyman,
Done that. You're awesome. Dance with me.
it's kind of funny.
Shadow Eye.
Siconia Equipment.
Electric gun. How good are we?
Damn, it's Knuckles' speed from Sonic.
Almost there.
Indeed, I can
I'm
have.
sorry, but I'm also not sorry for blatantly spreading misinformation.
I'll never get used to this feeling.
That's another one done.
It's over.
I see your strength is the genuine article.
Let's press on.
Air Gear, Pretty Chroma Crystal, Illunis Defender. I still need like all the other stuff from the Flavel Andos, so sorry about that. Trying to think actually. Oh yeah, no. So he was midway through playing Xenoblade Chronicles, in which he was controlling the world-renowned character of John Shulk's Xenoblade when the incident occurred. Suddenly, a jovial and bouncy song overran his brain, and all he could do was the Mario.
Summon flare.
He was no longer who he was. All he was musical and jovial. He could only speak
Let's press on.
in song, no longer forming a coherent sentence. This sounds like some kind of like cursed bard type shit. If I was running with that as a bard character, then either see, my idea for a bard was either they're cursed to essentially play perfectly, otherwise something bad happens to them, or
But we mustn't be careless.
alternatively being cursed to always speak in song. Actually, that kind of reminds me of the one episode of the Amazing World of Gumball where they're playing Dodge or Dare, and Gumball gets compulsive singing disorder and he spontaneously sings. Which I like that as a gag because it's pretty funny, and when they're trying to explain things that are very serious, it just kind of saps the impact out of it, and that's the funny part of it. And I feel like it would be hilarious to play a whole campaign with a character who is cursed to sing, who is cursed to just always communicate in song, like not necessarily rhyming, but they always have to. Yeah, the Disney Princess Syndrome, basically that, where everything has to be a musical. You know what? That's basically what happened with the Joker sequel. It suffers from Disney Princess Syndrome, and also suffers from the fact that apparently the idea for the sequel came from a dream that Joaquin Phoenix had. Which, I shit you not, that is what he said. He said that the idea for the sequel came to him in a dream. If I had to equate it to something, it's basically the same as game developers thinking that they're developers because they dream about it, when, like, they imagine that they're developing in their dreams, when really they're not. They are not doing that at all. It's just absolute buffoonery. And I'm pretty sure that's happened, like... Oh yeah, no! There was a guy who ran a Kickstarter scam, who, like, made... like, these promises about his project he was starting, and he said he had this many years of experience as a game dev, and people thought, you know, cool, that's cool, that's cool, but he said, yeah, I've never worked in the industry, but I dream about developing games, so that's where my experience comes from. And it's like, yeah, okay, you're delusional, you've never worked on a game ever, and you don't have the experience, stop pretending. It's kind of silly. That actually happened. That was actually kind of a thing that happened. So that's what the whole, like, Joaquin Phoenix saying that the idea for Joker 2 came to him in a dream kind of reminds me of, in a way. You know, it's a little silly, but it's you can't. It feels like I'm making shit up. It feels like what I'm talking about, it's from it's from the recesses of my own mind, and that's not the case at all. Fair, but unlike the comparisons, unlike those comparisons, it wasn't a scam. The movie was actually made and released to very disappointing reviews. How do you make a very incredible... Like, I have never watched the movie myself, but from what I heard, the first Joker was amazing. The first Joker was cinema, according to many people. I've never seen the film personally, but how do you go from making what a lot of people consider to be absolute cinema to a movie that made less money, or probably not made less money, but scored lower than Morbius? How do you do that? And people were thinking of pulling the whole, we were busy, just rerun it again, and we'll be there this time kind of thing with that movie, but I don't think it ever happened. Yeah, you know, that's basically the point. They took the whole stair dancing scene and thought, yeah, that's iconic, let's just stretch that to be a whole thing, everyone would like that. When the whole stair dancing scene, sure, it was a thing that people recognized from the movie. It was a key moment that stood out to people, but that wasn't the only key moment in the movie. And also, there was much more to the movie, the message. No, No, it's not, it's definitely not entirely a musical, but there are, like, some songs in the movie. But it definitely is more musical compared to the first movie, from what I understand. But it's kind of strange how you base it more on that kind of sort of thing that you thought, oh, this worked well, when really it doesn't necessarily work. You're a streamer, thus meaning you're a reliable source. I cannot confirm whether or not I am a reliable source. Not everything I say is 100% factual, but I can only count on things that I may or may not remember. Also, I don't know when when this quest giver appears. I can't remember if it's at day or nighttime. Oh, it's at nighttime. I'll quote you in a report that I will make 20 years in the future regarding the movies of the year 2024. Oh yeah, so, movies of the year 2024. Transformers 1. An actually amazing movie that had its potential reach ruined by the marketing that Paramount put out for the very first trailer. And for some reason, they start locking in for the actual marketing after the movie's released. Like, why? Why did you... I'm glad everything works out. This whole section of Joker 2 will just be the stream. Like, just talking about, like, how that happened, and then also making the comparisons, but then also, you know, talking about the other stuff. Right, so that's the deciphering machine done, which is cool. Quest log. Come off. Collect 2 Lexo Spears from Rakti Lexosa RFC. The readers aren't gonna know what hit. Challenge 4 is Lightspeed Sonid in the area of Anu Shore, which I have tried but died to. Defeat Tempestuous Adegia on Hovering Reef 10 at night. To be fair, getting the unique monster stuff done is also good. Where was Hovering Reef 10? 7, 8, 9. Hovering Reef 10 was near the Cutall Seal Island. You know, the readers aren't gonna know that, oh, we're not just quoting different, like, papers or sources or interviews. We're also referencing a whole ass section of a stream by some person that talked about this 20 years ago. Roughly around the time when the movie was released. Where they also proceed to talk about the fact that Transformers 1 as a movie should have been able to have more of an impact, but because of marketing for the initial trailer that made the movie seem like an absolute shit show, when really it's not. It then just lacked the momentum that it should have had when it started out at the box office. But then, thanks to people online, it just kind of started getting a bit better. Though I'm hoping now that at the very least since the Americas have Transformers 1 on digital, that it means more people are going to see what people have been saying about the movie and give it a chance. I know it hasn't come out on digital in the UK yet because we only got the movie towards like the start of this month, and it probably won't be until like the start or midway through November or until then that we get it in the UK on digital. But it's gonna be cool to have it on digital because that means I just get to watch it again. I know I could possibly go to the local cinema and do it again because, you know, at the very least, my local cinema doesn't cost much to get, like, a ticket for a movie, which is kind of a highway, it's kind of a steal, but, you know, it's...
Let us hurry onwards.
It's finding time for it, that's the thing, but... Honestly... I wish I could find the time to just watch the movie again, because it's such a good movie. Like, sure, it has its quirks, it has its, like, things that, you know, could bother people, but overall, it's great. And it kind of upsets me that it didn't reach so many people, but... And then Lightspeed Sonic, but yeah, enough about me going on about Transformers 1. I also kind of made, like, yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I believe, I also kind of made reference to the Michael Bay Transformers movies, and the fact that, like, for the time, at the time, of course, they were enjoyable to me when I was younger, because I partially grew up with Transformers. I grew up with Power Rangers and Transformers and Ben 10 and Yu-Gi-Oh! To a degree and whatnot, and we got the Michael Bay Transformers movies as they were released on DVD, so we didn't get to go, like, to the cinema and watch them, but we got to buy them as they were coming out on DVD. And when I was a kid, I loved the films, because it was like, oh, Transformers! This is cool! Though, kid me didn't really understand how some of the writing or some of the things that characters say or do could be considered awkward or very corny or problematic to a degree nowadays. Now I look back and I think, yeah, this is very cheesy and corny, like very cringy, but it's a product of its time, though it's still one that I kind of look back on fondly, in a way. Even if even if the series did progressively get more and more ridiculous as it went on, and got worse during movies 4 and 5, which, it's kind of incredible that that manages to happen, though. I'm trying to think. I think part of the blame can kind of be put on how the second movie was handled at the time of it being scripted and when the former's a trans. I remember last night, as I was streaming, he told me of his plan to go see Transformers 1 today, and he spaced it out in the exact same way. Oh shit, Dumban's dead. I need to help him.
Sorry.
Do I have...
We
can definitely do this. Bernardo, save us from harm.
I missed. Let's go. I bloody hate... I disabled its aura.
It's not over yet, Dumban. All right, I'm feeling it.
I dislike Spike Aura a lot because it's so annoying. I know I'm dying.
Go on.
Oh shit, Melia's dead. Oh, there was not enough party gauge to revive. Ugh. I always think I can jump off of that, but yeah. It's kind of... I find it interesting how, at least from what I have heard from... Alright, well, I'll be dipping from the stream now. Good luck with the rest of it, and hopefully you won't run it. I'm hoping I don't. I really hope I don't. But thank you for stopping by, Zazel. I hope you have a good rest of your night. But yeah, no, to chat and everyone else, watching things back, I find it interesting how, from what I've heard at the very least, because I've been watching, like, different people review the Michael Bay Transformers movies, like, they've only done this recently, but I find it interesting to hear that for the second movie, there was a basic outline for a script written before there was a script writer strike, I believe, at the time, and because of that, because of how long that went on for, there wasn't enough time to get like a proper sort of draft and stuff written out for things, really. And because of that, it resulted in a number of issues with how the final script turned out in terms of the structure, the humor, characterization, and so on, which apparently eventually bled into some of the later films.
But don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
Which is kind of disappointing, considering the fact that, despite the first movie's problems, it still had a decent foundation. But because of this formula essentially being replicated for the remainder of the live-action movies, it just kind of
The enemy's weak.
ruins them. And also the fact that for some reason, they actively made decisions that made the lore within the live-action movies more and more complicated. Introducing these things which, sure, it should seem fine on a surface level, but as a whole,
Remain vigilant.
it serves to make things make even less sense as more time goes on.
Everyone, let's go.
I expect nothing short of our very best.
Don't hold back.
Summon Aqua!
Ha! Behold the power of the Monado. Special soul. All right, I'm feeling it.
I feel like the strategy for this fight is definitely keep up Purge.
We can definitely do this. We're under too much pressure here. I see it.
Really? Is it me being targeted? Okay, at the very least I won't die, but if I could... Dumban, why are you doing this?
It's not over yet, Dumban. This isn't going well. Steel yourself. The fight has only just begun. This isn't going well.
What?
A vision.
Oh no. I am probably dead.
Sorry.
Dare give up. Impulse!
I'm really feeling it. Don't get
Who? Melia.
right. I'm feeling it. Nothing's gonna stop me. Push on, Soul.
No, why?
Go on. We can rest later. Right. It's not over.
Summon!
Come on. You can do it.
I apologize for being an inconvenience.
There is no escape.
We apologize for any inconveniences caused.
Healing Aqua! Summon Bolt!
I really wish I had.
Now I see there is strength in unity.
Melia, you think the time is now? All right. I'm feeling it.
Oh, what have I done? I've doomed myself.
Go on.
Dumban!
Rest later. Right.
Summon Bolt!
Get a hold of yourself.
I fear I approach my
We can
limit. The
definitely
next
do
one
this.
will hit.
Melia, everyone fails occasionally. Don't let it get to you.
My thanks.
Dance with me.
Aiden.
Against the odds. Take this.
Oh no. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead.
Heal. We haven't lost yet.
Sorry,
Melia!
All right. I'm feeling it. Not good. I can't.
Really?
Go on.
Oh, adrenaline increases its speed and attack rate. I can't even get a chain attack in because of its bullshittery. So greatly increases ether. But then there's so much else, like increases strength during the night, improves ether defense the more heavy equipment is worn, it reduces aggro drawn while an aura is active, increases the accuracy of ether attacks, And then here, HP from healing arts improves block. Improving block rate is good. Increases aggro when no armor is equipped. Increases aggro drawn when dealing damage. I don't want that, actually. Reduces the effect of spike attacks. That would be bloody helpful. Increases strength during the day. Ricky doesn't have, like, his other stuff. Oh, actually, for Ricky, where are you? Because Ricky's Vivacity tree is done. Prioritizing this trait will improve agility. Rhine's Diligence tree is almost done. Shulk's is almost there with Humanity. Dunban is most of the way there with Wisdom. Sharla is getting there with Confidence. Right. Anyway, now... I've delayed this for long enough. Now to the main point that I was going to be doing. Back to the Bionis's leg. To the refugee camp. Because we need to move everyone back to Colony 6.
Alright.
You got rid of all the monsters at Ragwell Bridge? Now everyone can go back home to Colony 6. Thank you so much. Going back to Colony 6 will solve all the problems we have here. Once we leave, we won't come back here again. Shall we go now? We can wait for you if there are still things you need to do. I've done everything I need to do here. So, we can sort this out. We can get everyone to Colony 6 now. So, things change quite a bit when you start to move everyone, or when you move everyone to Colony 6. So, EXP up and AP up, which is good. But if we talk to Juju...
Alright.
So it's time to rebuild our colony, but we pretty much lost everything we had. At least this building is intact. We'll use it in our headquarters. It will be much harder to rebuild everything from scratch, though. So we're going to need your help. How about it? To begin, we'll need materials, collectibles, and money. Just come and see me whenever you're free to help out. Don't worry, Afaron has left... See, this is the concerning part. You've been left in charge of the reconstruction. So, help make Colony 6 a more exciting place to be. So there are 4 areas that the colony needs to basically build up and thrive. Housing, commerce, nature, and special. Housing increases the population and lets you invite more people to live in the colony. So like that one person in the capital who said they want to live somewhere on their own, you can invite them to come here. Commerce gives you more shops, so more availability for items you can buy. Nature lets you get better crystals from the mine, which is good for making skill gems and stuff. And special increases the overall completion percentage, but also lets you get more collectibles from the area. And then it adds like a progress tab in the quest log. So we do not have Steel Silk. We have enough for commerce level 1. Then, though, the kind of annoying thing is that every time you contribute to the reconstruction project, it will play the small cutscene, but to be fair, it's understandable because it's showing what's changed. And I'm just getting hydrated and also getting tap. Wait, oh, whoops, I dropped the thing. Sorry about that. I'm pretty sure on my original Definitive Edition save, because I actually fully committed to doing this stuff, I got quite far. Let me up there.
Hello?
Ah, young friends come to see old friend Satata. I want you to do favor for a dead man. My brother Pon was killed in the Mekon attack, but Satata can't find his keepsake. Satata thinks it's in the room of Faron hidden. Can friends get it? Satata would go himself, but my Nopon feet are failing me. Will friends hold an old Nopon? It's no good if it's locked away in some stuffy old room. Friends sound like older version of Hom Hom Juju. Friend, understand this old Nopon. It's as if memories of my brother Pon have disappeared. Aww. Satata's younger brother. Mushroom Cap. 50 fine friends.
All right.
Right, reconstruct. Dark grape. I can, because we have kneecap rock, and light rain element, so we can do the special thing. I can't remember what this does. I think this just adds this little shack hut thing. Special level increased by 1. An assembly hall has been built. You can now get collectibles there.
All right.
So, reconstruct. We need steel silk for 1. Ready coil for commerce level 2. Dark grape. So, steel silk. I believe steel silk is in Tephra Cave. And then dark grape somewhere. I don't remember where they are. Right. So I think most of what I need is within Tephra Cave. It's you! It's Pama! Pama may get home to where Pama lived with Dad upon and Mum upon, but now Pama all alone. So sad. Wait, but what about fucking... Oh, hiya, Firon. Why did you leave Juju in charge of the reconstruction? You've made a terrible mistake. Right, so it will be in Tephra Cave. So we're gonna go on a whole little collection sweep. Gonna sweep the ether mine for items. But at the very least, for the most part, in terms of stuff needing to be done within Alchemoth, we've done a lot of what needs to be done at that level of reputation with the area at the very least. Like, I am aware that a lot of it is heavily dependent on the reputation level within that area, or within that region of the world. So I can't necessarily say things are fully done there, really. Though it's good to say that they are mostly done, in a way. Oh yeah, I never killed this one. I realize I never killed this unique monster, I don't think. Oh no, I did. For some reason it respawned.
I see your strength is the genuine article.
It doesn't normally do that, I don't think. Right, Fig, Shinnute, and Brown Butterfly. I do kind of like how... One thing that, if my memory serves me well, at the very least in the original Wii version, but also in the 3DS port of this game, is that you could perform a glitch to get into this area of Tephra Cave very early. You wouldn't be soft-locked or anything, because you could just fast travel out of here, but you could essentially just glitch into this area of Tephra Cave early and go to, I believe it's one of the secret areas like, because there are the secret locations. You could go to the secret location within this. Hold on, my brain stopped. Oh yeah, no, as I was saying, secret locations, you can find them, and normally they give quite a sizable amount of EXP compared to finding normal, like, regular locations and landmarks. And the secret one here in particular, when you would find it, would give you a boatload of EXP, and I managed to do it on the 3DS port once, which is kind of cool, considering the fact that it made most early game things essentially a cakewalk.
No matter the enemy.
I don't have time for small fry.
I know it's probably I know it's probably not these things that drop the steel silk, but I'm
Pushing you at all.
right. That's arachno silk, not steel silk.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will give it my
I am
all,
assuming
no matter
that the
enemy.
steel silk is just elsewhere, and it's just things you can find on the ground. K-Rat, Gold Caterpillar, Shingekko. Oh wait, this is a quest item. This is Patty Armor. I don't remember what this is for. Oh yeah, this was where Ryan was abducted. And these chests are still here from like very early on. Yeah, no, it's definitely steel silk is definitely like an item on the ground. You could open it if you had a key. Damn it. Uh-oh. Let me think. Let me think. Dark Grape! Let's go! That's one! Right, let's check. Press log. So, once... I need another Dark Grape and another Steel Silk. I've not been lucky to find the other Steel Silk. But we've got one Dark Grape. From what I was reading, to refresh my memory on things, people were saying, oh, you can only get it via trading, which doesn't sound right. Oh, I don't think I ever fought you. Gluttonous Fugit. Right.
Great if you taught me how to use ether. So that's how it is. Given up the sword already? No, that's not it at all.
I'm speechless.
I also do like how there are multiple instances of different, like, other little hidden areas that you can only access if you have a specific item. Like that warehouse door requiring the key. I can't remember where you get the key. It's definitely somewhere, like, related to this place or later in the game. But it is pretty good once you're able to get to these things, because I think some of the rewards are pretty decent, so... I do hope that the Steel Silk is here, because otherwise I think I'd have to reload the area, like go to a different place and reload it again. Also, you'd think there'd be Steel Silk in the Arachno Queen's nest, but apparently not, which is kind of odd. Okay, I'm gonna quickly take a couple-minute break, because it's getting roughly to that time. So, I won't be too long, just hold on tight, I'll be a few minutes, be back shortly. Right, and I'm back. That wasn't too long, thank goodness. Anyway, I think I am going to have to move out of this area and reload it, so I'm going to choose a random place, the Ether Mine. And then back to Tetra Cave. And we start all over again. Though I'm hoping this worked, and it did spawn in a new set of items. I don't know if it might not have done. If it hasn't, then that's kind of annoying. I don't think it respawned things. It respawned a unique monster for some reason. Yeah, no, it definitely didn't respawn the items. That's stupid. Oh wait, there's some items down here. I don't know if I might have forgotten to grab these earlier. Kneecap rock. And come on. Right, second dark grape is done at least, so I can... I kind of don't want to leave until I get the second steel silk. Clarity moss. This thing's alive again. Why does it...
It'd be great if you taught me how to use ether. So that's how it is. Given up the sword already? No, that's not it at all.
Speechless.
Right, so it definitely has respawned items, which is good. Shinute. And I know this leads to the thing overlooking Colony 9. I'm just seeing if there was an item here. That's just Happy Rabbit. That sucks. Would very much like if you could give me the Steel Silk so I can go back and upgrade the other bits of Colony 6. Please? Game? That's okay? You know? Please? Fusion Ivy. The thing that confuses me is you not giving me the Steel Silk in the place where there are the spiders. And this is Insanity Mint. I tried to make a joke there. I couldn't. Oh, but there's a... Woo! There is an item around there. Hopefully this is what I need. Please. No. Ouch. Rumble Stonefly. And... Let's go! Finally, Steel Silk. Right, back to Colony 6. Also, there's a nice little progression that takes place with Colony 6 as you continue to upgrade it.
Who's this?
Oh, we're going to make Colony 6 the best colony that was ever built. But do you know what we need to make sure this happens? You for today, bah, you don't know anything. You can't just dig up the land and erect buildings willy-nilly.
I think I can, actually.
It's like rubbing the Biolus's body and wounding the Biolus's body and rubbing salt in the wound. We have to conduct a ceremony to bless the land. During the ceremony, a divine rock is placed upon the land. Blessing the land will make it strong and prosperous forever. Back to my point, you've got yourself a mission. Go collect a piece of the rock. found at the peak of Spiral Valley. It's exactly what we need. Good decision. You show much potential, my young companions. But listen, there's a vicious monster in that area. I would know. I saw the nasty fellow on my way here. Get yourself some dynamite from the mine. I'll blast a safe route for you.
So we've got that side quest. We've got Olga.
Well,
Good to see you again. I'm in a spot of bother. Dumban, why are you always the one commenting on it? I'm happy to be back and all, but it makes me think. I'd like to start up a chemist's. I used to own one before, you see. Need to make some remedies before anything else, but I don't have all the ingredients to make my all-purpose medicine. So she needs red durian, Sirius anemone, and chewy radishes. And then we've got good old Ewan.
How's it going?
Oh no, what am I going to do? I'm supposed to be writing a book, but I have terrible writer's block. Maybe it's to be expected. I haven't really written much. Do you have time to help me? Maybe you can do some research. I need you to ask other residents about love. There, I said it. Speak to an old Nopon inventor. Speak to a Homs lady who understands medicine. Speak to a stubborn old Homs man, and speak to a haughty young Homs girl. Yay! More affinity with Melia is great. So we've got the stubborn old Homs man.
Who's this?
You want to know about my record with the ladies, hey? That's quite a thing to ask an old person like me. Well, one day a girl and I went for a walk in a nearby field. And blah-de-blah-de-blah, then there was my shaboing boing. And there you have it. 1 month later, we were engaged. You know, it's crazy how much magic that worked. Ah, the passion, the drama. Anyway, Hey, are you still listening to me? I can't believe the youth of today. Why do I even bother?
well,
You want to know about when I got married? Not much to say, really. Only that I was happy to marry someone so strong and confident. It's all about their good points, that's what I think anyway. I never told you about my husband, did I? My husband was the best confectioner in the old colony. Right, let's change the time to day and see if we get the other parts of this. We get one of them? Oh, the Nopon inventor, that's you. What about the Homs girl?
You know, you want to hear about all my lovers, eh? Well, no, that is off limits. All I will say is follow your heart and have no regrets, because lonely old people are lonely for a reason.
Damn, harsh, but he's spitting. Ah. There you are.
look at this.
Look at this. You're asking me about love? Hee you said love. How about love is when you give someone a present. It shows that special someone how you're feeling. Oh, you have a quest too? Olga is so nice to me. I wonder if it's because she's lonely too.
Look at this.
Look at this. Hey, psst, over here. Nikita and Kuroki have gone to fight a monster in the ether mine, and it was me who sent them. Good idea, hey? Now the colony is... No, it's not! Nikita, run too slow. Nikita get eaten by monster if Nikita no hurry. Kuroki, wait, don't leave me, come back! What? The monster might attack them back. I only told them because they said they were brave enough. Now it looks like my fault. It is your fault! You're such an idiot. Is that Ewan? Yes.
How's it going?
How's it going?
You really asked around. Thank you. It'll come in handy, I'm sure. I'm glad everything worked out. Oh, yeah.
How's it going?
The advice you collected from me was perfect for writing my book. I have been sweating blood and tears to finish it off for Matriona. The book has to tell her everything I feel for her, but I'm worried about whether it will make her understand my feelings. Could you go into more detail? Perhaps we can help in some way. Sure, shall we lend a hand? She won't, will she? Said I was ready, but I just can't find the courage to hand it to her. That's why I've decided to go on a trip to find some courage. Head in the direction of the Ether Mine or Sartorial Marsh and protect the Yuan from harm. Oh boy. Things people do for love. It's kind of funny how much of a dump Colony 6 looks like when you start off. Also, I need to talk to Juju about upgrading things, I forgot. What was the point of getting those materials if I'm not going to put them to use?
Alright.
Alright. Right, housing level's been increased. So now we have the start of a small proper housing district. Housing level increased by 1. We've built 3 houses. Cool.
Alright.
And then nature. I think this is stuff outside of the colony, I think? Or this is stuff within the colony? This is stuff within the colony. There we go. Things are starting to look nice. Even though it's just the start. Grass and trees have been planted. And I think all in all, like, getting things up to a universal level does affect things like, I believe, yeah, street level complete bonus, level 1 street lights have been built. You receive a present from all the residents. Oh yeah, ultra small reactor! This is one of the big reasons why you do this, so you can get the ultra small reactor. Which is necessary because if you want to craft ether gems without having to go back to Colony 9 all the time, you need the ultra small reactor. So, Bunny Ascent Wood and Fossil Monkey. Ready Coil, because I've got more than enough Hode Planks. 2 Empress Beetles, and 2 Dust Elements, 1 Sea Berry. That's what I need. So now things are slowly taking shape. Right. I need to do Ewan's quest, but then I also need to do Anna's quest as well. Oh. Oh yeah, there's the field outside as well, I forget. Doba Corgi. So I don't know how far in the direction of the marsh that I have to go in. It might be that I have to actually get very close to where the entrance of it is, and then I have to help defend you and... Do la da da ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. And it did say go in the direction of Sator Marsh, so... Where is he? Where is this man's? Do I need to actually... I don't know if I actually need to go to Sator Marsh. I might be being a bit silly here. Oh wait, no, I have to be here. But I need to go... I need to fast travel to here so I can get to where he is. I haven't really gone along this place because the Goggles are here, and they're level 84. So, yeah, I don't normally fuck with the things up here. And yes, the Goggles are basically the species that Territorial Rockbar and Immovable Gonzalez are.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
I will give it my all.
No matter the enemy.
Steel strike. This will leave a mark.
Healing aqua.
We've almost got him.
Copy.
You never stood a chance. But we
There we
mustn't
go.
be careless.
But we cannot be reckless.
How's it going? How's it going? I knew I wasn't cut out for all this adventuring. If I can survive such an ordeal, I can hand my book to Matriona. I'm ready to confess to her. Thanks for helping me out. Hey! And that gave us Day's Tension. Right, now the other quest that's... Right, Watchpoint Junction. Because they went over towards the Ether Mine because they're stupid. And they listened to Anna, which is stupid. And Anna is stupid for even suggesting it. Like, how could you endanger your friends like that? How irresponsible. But yeah, I'm glad at the very least that we got the level 1 stuff for Colony 6 done, because the ultra small reactor is very good. Very good thing to have to be able to do the gem crafting stuff on the move, rather than always having to go back to Colony 9. Especially considering the fact that gem crafting is very important in how you can influence party members' stats and whatnot. The other person's up there near the colony, aren't they? Thank you for coming to get me. It was so scary. At least I can get back to Colony 6 now. I'm sick of being afraid. I swear Doba Corgi is needed for something a little bit later down the line, but I can't remember what it is. But I also remember having some difficulty finding enough of them, I think? Which is kind of funny, because I'm somehow finding them in kind of an abundance. Which, honestly, is kind of strange for me. Oh, that's just an item. Serious Anemone. Ah, that's the one of the things that Olga needs. And I think the knock-on actually went into the ether mine. Selfish girl's mistake. Yeah, Kiroki. I think Kiroki is in the ether mine. Because they're not down there. So there's a merchant here. Oh, this is Daza. Daza in big trouble. If Daza not have that thing, then it really bad. Oh, hello there. Friends can listen to Daza. Some hoxes steal Daza's proof of knock-on merchant status. If Daza not have proof, Daza cannot trade. Daza do not know what to do. Friends must get it back for Daza. Can friends do that for me? Find a knock-on coin in the area of Colony 6's splintered path. Right, so it's there. And of course I was right. Kiroki's in the ether mine. So we need to... Wait, no. I just realized. Easier idea. Go here to the drainage outlet. And then... go back, grab coin, and then go and find Kiroki. And then also get the dynamite from the ether mine, because we need to do that to get the thing. So we can just go around the immovable Gonzalez. Because that's the unique monster that blocks the front way of the Spiral Valley. Which is not fun, because that is a high level monster as well. It's not a super boss, because this game does have super bosses. But it is still very difficult. Spirit Comatus. Yeah. Right, there we go. Oh yeah, there's multiple things that we need to do here in the ether mine. One of them is getting the inventor's keepsake. One of them is finding Kiroki, and the other one is getting the sticks of dynamite. Kiroki's here. I do wish I had stopped having, like, cold symptoms, though. It's kind of annoying.
Greetings?
Greetings? You came to get Kiroki? Kiroki enter here, but everything gets scary, so Kiroki stayed put. But Kiroki make it further than Nikita. Last time Nikita won at who picked the most beautiful flower first. But Kiroki win this time. Now at 156 wins to me, 156 wins to him. Kiroki go back to Colony 6 now. Kiroki tell everyone he beat Nikita. Okay. So you were in danger, but you care more about the fact that you... Not on a silly goofy. Also, for people who don't know, if you can remember where we had to go through when we were trying to save Juju and see if there was anyone remaining from Colony 6, before we found out that they had been eaten by Zord. If you remember, there was the whole large pit area that we had to sort of scale to make it down to where Zord was. We cannot access that area, or that part of this area anymore, because of the explosion that Zord caused when he was defeated. He essentially blew that entire area up, and because of that, we can't go down into the pit anymore. Only, like, this area leading up to where the pit starts can be accessed, and no further than that. It's just kind of funny. It's kind of interesting seeing, like, the impact of a story event on areas being available and whatnot. This is between Ryan and Shulk. No, Shulk and Charlotte. Shulk and Charlotte. Why did I say Ryan and Shulk? What is wrong with me? That's clearly not Ryan. Oh, gosh. I don't know why. When I normally think of Charlotte, I normally think of Ryan and Charlotte in a pair because they banter with each other the most during the story. Or at the very least during the early parts of the story. I also can't remember if there's actually a unique monster crawling. Oh yeah, no, Vengeful Dalton. There is a unique monster crawling this area. I just never killed it.
But don't drop your guard!
I will give my all, no matter the enemy.
I don't have time for small fry! Yeah! We're the best!
There we go.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I see your strength is the genuine article.
Right. Just gonna quickly get the ether. Right. Bum 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 bum. Right, so if I change time, so we need to get Anna to spawn, so we can tell her what the hell happened with her stupid friends.
Look at this!
Look at this! You saved them, didn't you? Thank you so much. And I'm sorry. I promise to never ever ask them to do silly things again. What if they never come back? I don't want to lose them. At least you learned your lesson. You were very silly for making them do that. No! Fucking...
Kai!
I can't find my mum and dad anywhere. Do you think they got out in time? It's been so long since I last saw them. Yeah, Nikita, I'm sorry. I don't think they made it out.
You know,
Satata. Friends found the keepsake? Thank you. On behalf of my brother Pon, thank you. The cat was very sad. Of course, my brother Pon was an idiot and a fool, but my brother Pon was very loving all the same. Satata does miss him. Aww. I know not why, but it makes me feel warm. What's wrong, Melia? You're kind of staring. Oh, you got another quest from me, Satata. Satata needs your help. Friends know the keepsake of my dear idiot brother Pon. Sounds like you've got a problem. Yeah, another problem. Satata needs you to lay it to rest with him and his lovely wifey Pon. That's the best way to honor the memory of my brother Pon. Are you sure you don't want it, you know, to remember him by? You're a sweet young Pon Pon. But do not worry yourself, Satata already has half of it. You have half of it? Well, if that makes you happy. It does, my half-cat plan is brilliant. Go to Magna Forest to a place where you can see the Great Falls. It is Tui no Pon custom to throw objects of sentimentality into falls. Aww. That's just sweet. That's just sad and sweet. What the fuck? Right, I need to go back to the entrance because there was that Nopon who I need to give the merchant coin to. Yes, this does as proof of Nopon merchant status that they stole. Does I knew he right to ask friends. Thank you so much. Does I give you thank you present for getting proof back. Does I so happy he cannot speak, but you're speaking right now. Oh, Daza's got another quest. Listen to Daza. Listen, friends. Daza think Monster might steal proof of merchant status again. Daza want friends to make this place safe for Daza. If there are no more monsters, they cannot steal my proof again. Can friends do that for Daza? Daza give you really good thank you presents, so friends help multiple merchants like Daza. Defeat 4 yellow Antols, soft hoxes, 3 water oopers. Only during... I'm pretty sure this is down... Was this over... Hold on. Quest log. Hello, Hitor! For the restoration, making a new path. Oh yeah, I need to report back to Gorman in order to actually get that path blown up. He is currently not out. Wait, change time. Is he only active at night, or is it just later in the day that he's active? I think it's night. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird for that. You're kind of weird for that, Gorman.
Who's
Gorman,
this?
more like...
Safety first, young ones. Hand over the dynamite. I'll go blast your new moods to get to the top of the valley.
And suddenly... excavating. Phew, I managed to blast your new route without killing my... Wow, okay. Want to know where I open up the new route? Head in from the bottom of Spiral Valley and climb Spiral Rock. The blocked path is now open to travel up and down. If you don't want to fight that monster, take the new route. Hell yeah. Is that Matriona? Yeah.
Me.
Hello there. Are you the people who are helping out Ewan? I want to paint a picture for Ewan as wonderfully written as his book. The thing is, I don't have all the materials I need to make paint, and I'm in the middle of an artist's funk, you might say. Honestly, Mood, could you help me out? I'll need one of the following materials to paint my picture. A lake drop from the Bioness's leg, or a nasty weed from Sartor. I have a lake drop.
Me.
You brought me a lake drop? This is exactly what I need to finish off my painting. I'll just add the finishing touches. Will you wait here while I finish? There, all finished. Please give this to Ewan. I do hope he likes it. I put my whole heart into it. Did she paint him?
How's it going?
Is that Matriona's painting? So she's answering me with a painting. Only a creative, talented woman such as her would think of that. Let me take a closer look. It's brilliant. I can feel its warmth and kindness exploding from the canvas. Quick, I need you to go tell Matriona that I love it. Tell her that I will come and see her later on. It's such an indirect relationship!
Me.
Just tell each other how you feel. What did he say? How did he react to the portrait? I hope Ewan and I can be happy together just like in the portrait. I don't know how to thank you. Maybe one day I can paint you and your friends together. That would be cool, but I don't think you ever do that. You wouldn't believe it even if I told you. The look Olga used to give me was scarier than a rabid wolf's. That all changed after Matriona showed her my picture book. Olga came to talk to me today. Aww.
Me.
For the first time since I returned to the colony, I painted the picture. I love to paint and make art. It cheers people up. Right, now we need to go into the thing. Where is Colony 6? Right, so Spiral Valley is here. Now, there's a reason why I can't go the normal way, where we would have gone in for the boss fight here. And this thing, Immovable Gonzalez. This is the reason why. So this is the reason why I'm going to take a swan dive into the valley below.
This isn't going
And
well.
live.
What? Don't you dare give up.
What level are they? They're level 74s. At the very least, they don't respond to sight, but, you know, not fun. Also, there's... Wait, hold on. What's in here? There's an item in here. Is this a quest? Is this for Olga's medicine? I hope these aren't... Oh, no. I'm hoping it doesn't see me. With much gratitude. What quest was that? Which one was with... I can't remember. Which one was with much gratitude? Hold on. Let me think. It has to be... Oh, it's a Bionis's leg. Oh! Oh, it's Batu Batu. I just need to walk out of here quietly. And then nothing terrible will happen. Because at the very least, these enemies don't operate on sight, they operate on sound. And as long as you're walking, they can't hear you. As long as you're walking very slowly, they can't hear you. So I'm running now. And this thing doesn't rely on sight or sound, so... Cool, now I can get back to what I was doing before. That was terrifying though. Oh, there's a thing under here. Gold Dust Illusion. I almost ran straight into it. Why do I... Oh! Whew! Jesus! Right. It's kind of funny that we need a silly old rock. Also, I think there's important, like, quest items over there. Like, not important, but quest items that I need for stuff at Colony 6, I believe? Or are these enemies? Oh wait, no, these are items. This is chemistry. Are these both the Red Durians? Oh, fuck!
This isn't going well. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, most of these are the enemies that react to sound. Right, I need to be back up here if I want to get to the thing that's within that little outcrop, I guess. Oh gosh. Do 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 do. I do be do 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 do. Got moth crawlers. We got humming plum. I don't know why that makes me laugh. There was a thing I was thinking about that I was speaking to my brother about. For some reason, it got me pretty bad in terms of like making me laugh. For whatever reason. Oh, this is dangerous. Right, so it was the thing here. It was.
Backbone you have?
These are just. Except for you. I'm leaving. I'm leaving this place. And there's a thing near Traveler's Rest. Oh wait, no, that was the quest. That was the quest I was doing. Whoops. At the very least, I can finish Batu Batu's quest. Everything has basically been side quest stuff. I do want to get a little bit of story done, but at the same time, this has primarily been a side quest and Colony 6 stream. Also, I'm realizing I'm also basically able to essentially plan out what's happening next week as well, considering the fact that after this week with the Spooky Stream and the Monster Hunter Wilds beta, that I can just say, yeah, we're back to normal playthrough schedule, so we'll just do free playthrough streams next week. Yikes, you hom-hom that helped Batu Batu. Batu Batu asked friends to look for materials for only gifts. Hom-hom all looked the same. That's fucking racist! I know you're a Noppon, but that's just racist. Did Batu Batu's gone again, oh my god. very least, this quest isn't timed, so I don't have to worry about it. Though I do need to bring the... I need to bring the Divine Rock back to Gorman.
Who's this?
Who is it? Ooh, let me see, let me see. Yes, it is the rock we need. With this, the construction of our colony has the Bionis' blessing. Don't get so excited. Time will tell whether the colony will survive.
Yeah, time will tell indeed. Right, so for the quest... So Rest in Peace is go to Machna. Chemist's reopening. I need Chewy Radish for Colony 9. Oh. That's not too bad. I also need to come back to Colony 9 to go to the Gem Man store anyway, because I need to make the portable furnace.
Hey you, listen here for a bit. How are you Ether Gems? Oh, the look on your face. Looks like you've been bewitched by the wonder of gems. I know the feeling. I suppose you'll want to try making your own gem? You're just in time. Have I got a treat in store for you? I've just fixed up the furnace. She's warmed up and ready to go. You don't need to pay me. I could never charge friends of the great hero Dumban. Use it as much as you like.
So there's...
I've got it.
All right.
This is my forte.
To me.
I'm satisfied with these results.
Hell yeah. Days up, level 4. Tension swing, level 4, or rank 4. And those are fine. So we got some good ether gems. I think we have to... Creatures drop ether crystals, but the Bionis has got some and all. What they call ether deposits. Keep an eye out for them. At any rate, the Bionis' ether crystals are loaded with power. You don't look too excited. And this is when... Hello there, young'un. I got something that might interest you. You ever heard of a mobile furnace? Well, after years of research, it's now possible to shrink furnaces. I reckon I could make you one if I had all the right parts. It's a shame, because there's just one part I ain't got. And that's... Wait a minute, you can get me it. It's called an ultra-small reactor. They developed it in Colony 6 to use in ether mining. Finding one could be tough after what happened there, though. I did hear there's some people looking to fix up Colony 6. If that colony can get back on its feet, you might get one there. Yeah, I've already got you the ultra-small reactor.
Who's there?
Oh, an ultra-small reactor! Well, I never! Now I can make you that mobile furnace. Hand it over. I'll fix it up in a jiffy. Now I can craft gems whenever I want. Although I won't mind if you still come around just to chat. Yeah, mobile furnace. The mobile furnace is sick, because you could just do the gem crafting and stuff everywhere. Sesame.
All right.
What's with the face? You want to join us? Come on, we're short of members anyhow. You came because you heard about my plan, right? Could you go into more detail? Well, you'll know soon enough. Better late than never, eh? I hope you're not expecting us to take part in some fiendish scheme. Everyone has their own idea of what justice is. Maybe you don't like mine, but is that really my problem? Anyway, getting back to the point. Here's your first job. Go to the Tephra Cave and collect some croaking brog bags for me. You're one of us now, don't let me down. This seems very sketchy.
All right.
You need to take these to the residential district and see Betty. Betty's normally around during the day. Go have a chat with her. Don't let me down. You're Cheryl.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Please, you must listen. My son went missing years ago, and I think I know where he went.
I found something that belonged to him. That's how I know he's gone. He's gone and he's never coming back. And worst of all, I don't think I even have his remains to return to the Bionis. Could you find his other effects? I'd like to know how far he went. My son said he was aiming to reach the Bionis' head, silly boy. I don't know how far he got, but I'd like it if you found his effects. Oh! So that's what the armor was for. I found his armor, but his knife and gun are the other two things I haven't found yet. It's very sad, honestly. Like, your son says he goes on a journey and he disappears, and then you find out that he died as he was trying to make his way to his destination. Oh, Giorgio. Hello. You need help again?
Hey.
Hey, must work harder. Keep focused. I'm in the zone. Can't slow down for a second. One plate for you, or maybe 5. Oh, he's fucking dead. Help me. Paola. He's fucking dead. What? What's wrong? You think I'm looking a bit funny? You think I'm working too hard? Huh, I mean, I'm feeling worn out lately. Times are a bit rough. But it doesn't matter. Not when I think of my cute little daughter. Convince Gio or consult with a relative. I'm gonna go consult with a relative. That might be best. It might be best if I consult a relative on his behavior. Because this is very irresponsible. This seems like the type of shit I used to do years ago, where I just work very hard and wear myself out. It's not very good. Oh, this is his daughter. What? Daddy's working himself to death? I told him to be careful. I don't want him to die, so please, save my daddy. I don't have a mummy, so I can't lose my daddy as well. I used to give him a shoulder massage every evening. He said I was so good at it. I bet that's why he gets tired at now. He should at least go home and sleep once in a while. But he never does. It's just work, work, work. All day, every day. It's okay though. I have a plan. I'll pretend I fainted, and you can call Daddy to help me. It'll look more convincing if I eat a few insanity mints. I've gotten 3 of those.
Come and see!
You got them. That's really cool, you guys. Wow, they stink. I almost feel like I might actually pass out. Anyway, these should do nicely. Go and tell Daddy I fainted. Leave the rest to me. You're a little shit.
Hey.
What? Paola fainted? Oh no. My poor little girl. I'll be back later. Thanks for letting me know what happened. Turns out she was just pretending. I gave her a right old telling off, but I know why she did it, and it's all my fault. I haven't been spending enough time with her. I'm a bad daddy, but I'm gonna fix it, even though it means making less curry. Good. You've got your priorities straight. Then we still need to talk to Betty about the plan, which definitely doesn't sound dubious at all. Francois.
Hello?
It's such a tragedy. I suppose it can't be helped. Oh, how kind of you to stop and listen. All the flowers in my garden got crushed in the attack. I worked so hard to grow them, but now it saddens me to look at them. I know what it feels like to lose something important. How does that feel like it? Shoal, you're comparing the supposed death of your childhood friend to someone's plants being destroyed. I don't think someone's plants being destroyed is on the same level of trauma as watching someone you love get killed in front of you. I don't think that counts.
Hi there.
Hi there. Oh, you need to see me? I see. You're one of his gang. Forgave me. It's just that you don't look like the type. Here's what I promised him. Whatever you do, don't look at what's inside. Sealed package. Oh my god, there's a fucking Why would you give me a suspiciously sealed package? What are we doing here? Why are we being given what could possibly be an explosive? I don't like what's going on with this gang. It feels like we need to report them to whatever's left of the military in the military district. You're... Dean.
Hi there.
Ah, it's you again. You remember how I did you a favor by fixing that pendant? Well, I need to call in that favor. I'm sure you know what this is about. Could you go into more detail? How should I put this? Basically, I want to have a date. I mean, dinner with Sonia. I'm too embarrassed to ask her myself after all these years. Surely you can help me out after I fix that pendant for you. Right, I don't mind how you do it, just ask her out to dinner for me. So the Dawn hydrangeas can just be found across most of the Colony 9 area, which is good. So I'm gonna do a quick little collection round and get those. The Monado is floating! Woo! Pooky! And very fitting for Halloween. I do have my little goofy silly shit moments. I enjoy them. Darn, that's... I can't get up there. Right. Gotta go near Tephra Cave because there's one up there, and I think there's one along the path too, so... grab those. I know... I'm definitely, like, once I've gotten all the way through the Xenoblade and Infinite Wealth playthroughs, I'm definitely going to consider, like, looking at more of the JRPGs and stuff that I have in my Steam library and on my Switch, because it'd be nice to get through them, and, you know, I have plenty to work from at the very least, so it's not like I'm starved of stuff to possibly sort of explore and, you know, give a go, see how I feel about things. So, definitely once these current two playthroughs, or at least when one of them is all done, I can at the very least consider exploring some more of the stuff that's kind of been, I guess, stuffed away in my backlog, which is kind of crazy considering the fact that that's only been getting larger and larger with more games that release every single year. It's not exactly great.
drawn hydrangeas. They're my favourite. I can't wait until they're in full bloom for everyone to enjoy. This time, I'll try growing them to be more resilient. Thank you. Please come and see the dawn hydrangeas when they're in bloom. No, I don't think I would. Who is the NPC that is running over there? Oh, it's you. You're Noreen. You did not stay still. Hey, Shulk. I really need to talk to you. It's serious. Me and Paola had this big public falling out. It's so embarrassing. It was about Ryan and you. It's silly, really. We argued who's the strongest and hottest. I told her it was you, obviously. No need to worry about that. But now I need you to go and kill a dragon for me. And alone. What? Are you stupid or something? Ryan is loads cooler. You're the stupid one. Shulk's way better and cuter. Well, what? Ryan's got a small brain. Ryan's just as clever. No, he's not. Well, Shulk's kinda. Anyway, Ryan's big and scary. Ryan can protect me. Nothing can hurt me as long as Ryan is around. When has Ryan ever had to protect you? Bet you don't even know Shulk mended my toy for me once. I can't believe you just said that. Ah! This is just fandom talk in general, in my opinion, depending on the fandom. I don't know, it'll probably just make things worse between you guys. Oh, please, Shulk, please. My street cred will be ruined if you don't. Everyone will laugh at me. Me and Ryan never argue. Can't you two be more like us? I guess we could be. I promise to make up with Paolo if you promise me something. Shows that you really are the best friends forever. Raise, I've already maxed out Ryan and Shulk's affinity level. It's funny, I inadvertently, for doing so much stuff throughout the playthrough, I have ranked them up to max affinity. I changed my mind about Ryan. I can see he's a nice boy too, but now you've got to prove it to Paolo about your friendship, and she won't believe you until you really are the bestest of friends. Which I've already done. Inadvertently, through just playing the game, which is kind of crazy. You know, cool beans, cool beans. I'm feeling full of beans.
Come and see.
Why would she ask that? Oh, I get it. Check to see how good their friendship is. Hey, it's totally improved. Shulk and Ryan are looking much more like real best friends now. I'm so jealous. I wish me and Noreen were like that. And I guess boys are different. Can girls be best friends like that? I bet they can't, you know. If you think otherwise, prove it.
Come and see.
Oh. So I need to have probably Melia and Sharla's affinity be max. Ah. Right. Well, sorry, Dumban. I need Sharla in the party to make this possible. I think I can, party... How do I... Collectibles, items... I'm trying to remember how to gift items. I think it's in the affinity chart? Choose who will give a present. Choose the present recipient. So she likes flowers. Black frog, charcoal leg, black beetle, dober corgi, cute orchid. Oh, that doesn't... Oh, that lowers it.
Mystic Dahlia. Devious Gravity. By... I wish I could just sort by... So Thunder Atmos... High Violet. Oh. Sunflower Rogue. Right, so choose who will give a present. Melia, T'Challa. What does T'Challa like? Fruit and veg. Cool potato. Oh, she does not like... But that's a... Oh, she really likes the sour gooseberries. Spicy cabbage? Humming plum? Clear almond. Gold burdock. And that kind of sucks. Dolphin. That's a... What? Oh, but eating it turns your tongue orange for... Oh, that's why. That's understandable. Hot taro. Oh. Right, so I need to be able to do enough to...
Come and see.
Right, so I'm gonna have to do the old-fashioned thing and level up their friendship through battle. And also doing other stuff. Having, say, such as having Melia as the party leader and doing quests and stuff, or... Right, Colony 9... Oh yeah, I need to do the thing and talk to Sonia for that one guy, because he wants to go out on a date with her.
Hi there.
Hi there. Oh, Dean wants to go to dinner? Haha, how cute of him to say that. To be honest, I'd love to say yes, but the problem is the kids. I can barely find time for myself because they squabble constantly. It's such a silly argument as well. It's all because of a shin gecko. Shin geckos are rare, you see. Then before I knew it, they started arguing over who spotted it first. And while the argument raged on, the shin gecko ran off scared. Oh, I've got to.
Hi
Oh,
there.
that's great. Yeah, there we go.
Hi there.
Oi there. We did it. Now we can finally have a lovely evening with Sonia. I'll have to hurry if I want to get ready and not be late. I'll give you a reward when I get back. Just wait here. On second thought, don't wait up for me. Wink. Haha, a date with Sonia at last. You sly dog. Well, that was the quickest dinner I've ever had. It went sort of well, but I can't say it was a major success. Still, she invited me round to her house next time, even if it's only as a babysitter. But I'm not going to give up. I'll take every chance I can get. Damn, okay, getting played by the system, but he's still trying to play the game? Crazy. I respect the man's hustle. I respect his effort. And I can't really say the same about, you know, what happens with him.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Then the other. It was you who went and helped out that man, that man for Rocco, wasn't it? Well, now I need a favour. It's for my mum. Now that she's dating that geeky man, I'm worried about her. I think she's forgetting Dad. Before Dad died, he told me this. If Mum is ever in trouble, look in the little cave on Agora shore. Dad must have left something important in that cave, I know it. You have to find it or else Mum will forget all about Dad. If you remember the people you've lost, they'll never really leave you. Oh. There's a heart-to-heart in here. Is this for... Oh. Where is Agora Shore? Agora Shore is... I can't tell. I'm just gonna go over here and hope for the best. Oh wait, no, that's on the anti-air battery. Never mind. To be fair, I could do with going on the anti-air battery because I think there's a unique monster up there. Not 100% sure, but we will find out. It's... Unless I'm wrong and it's not a unique monster and it's... But I swear it's a unique monster. Or am I thinking... I might be thinking of something else here. So... Excuse me, but... Oh yeah, no, it's just an item. And this item was... Chew Radish. Wait, this was the thing! I'm back. Hello, back. I'm forward. I think I forgot to say BRB. You did, yes. And that's fine. Who are you? You're just a resident. You're a generically named NPC. You're not important for side quests and stuff, and that's sad. You're another Colony 9 resident. You're another Colony 9 resident. There's so many generically named NPCs. I want to find all the other ones that may give side quests. I do still think about how gorgeous all of this is, honestly. I've mentioned this multiple times, and I feel like I won't be able to stop mentioning it. It's just a really pretty game. I have been learning about... Oh yeah, because you mentioned this, you mentioned this a while back. Are you actually considering it? Like, is that what you're going to do now, or...? Because honestly, hell yeah if you are. Because you know it's finally getting you, it's getting you steps closer to that thing you want. It is getting you there slowly. Gentle Rodriguez.
Right, let's do this.
I don't want anyone dying out.
Oh, it's a level 38.
Short of our very best.
To be fair, I wasn't expecting enemies that had, you know, that were this level.
Building within me. Take me lightly at your peril.
Oh god damn it.
How good are we?
Sadly, I won't get any coverage by Universal Credits, but that's because it's not subscription.
We can do it.
Ah, oh yeah, that's...
That's it. Everyone.
It's definitely coming out of your own pocket, but it'll be worth it once you're able to do it, like, consistently.
Let us hurry onwards.
Shadow Eye.
Summon bolt.
Split Edge. Air Slash.
Thunderbolt. Now. Healing aqua. Summon copy. Healing aqua. Summon bolt. Vertical.
But this one unique monster stands in the way of that quest item.
Healing. I see your ether. Building within me. Thunderbolt. Summon bolt.
Backslash.
Vertical. Now. Summon aqua. Now. Healing aqua. Okay, let's get going. Let us remain vigilant.
Yep, thought so. There was no way I was getting past this thing.
Summon bolt now.
Oh! Big body press. It's funny that one of the characters is made by a pharmacy brand called Sate. Wait, what? That's funny. That's actually funny. What the fuck kind of brand name is that? Satan Farmer. Satan Farmer, the farmer that Big Pharma doesn't want you to know about.
My rifle's getting hotter.
I am letting the devil within me and that is fine.
Light heal. Now take this. Shadow Eye.
It's definitely an interesting party composition without having like a proper aggro like folder here.
This is the Monano's power. This isn't going well. Light heal.
We need you, Shulk.
I'm all right, thank you.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Shadow Eye. Air Slash.
Copy.
Roger.
Oh, I can train it. Let's go.
Here we go. Stream Edge.
Leave it to me. Prepare yourself. Mind blast. Jana, your turn. My turn. Thunderbullet. Fire. We're not finished yet.
Got it.
There we go. And it doesn't continue there. That sucks.
How do you like that?
Anytime,
Split Edge. Air Slash.
It amuses me that it feels like it wasn't properly communicated between the VOs how... Like, it's Shulk. Yeah, it's Shulk to some and Shulk to others.
as one, we're unbeatable.
And we killed a unique monster.
It's just a matter of time now.
Okay, let's finish this.
Shulk, go!
Split edge.
Excellent, Shulk.
Yeah, Shulk, go you.
Green edge.
My rifle's getting hotter. How do you like that?
Chala. Awesome.
I think we can do it.
It's kind of funny.
Almost
Like,
there. Don't lose focus.
and I definitely don't think it's a case of, like, accent. Oh my god. What?
Not good enough.
Shulk, beautiful dodge.
Everyone, let's go.
Alright, doing the chain attack for the affinity. That's what I'm doing here. I just remembered a joke I thought of last Xenoblade stream. Oh?
Let's go.
Do tell.
Shala,
I cannot say it in Twitch. Oh.
Thunderbolt.
Keep up the pressure.
You're gonna have to send it to me in DMs then, because if you can't say it in Twitch chat.
I cannot thank you enough.
Yeah. Wah!
Good to go.
That fight was really brutal.
What doesn't kill
Yes,
you makes
yes,
you
hold.
stronger. Apparently, I thought we were done for.
Don't read it out loud. I won't. I won't. And that's the item there. The message in a bottle. Oh, and I need to talk to this very suspicious gang behind these storage crates, where one of the NPCs involved in this quest gave me a sealed package.
All right.
So you spoke to her, then hand it over. Come on, I know you. She gave you something. No, yep, no doubt about it. This is the real thing. Oh my fucking god, he. Oh my god. Even if it's just another period. I feel like this is just doing jobs for terrorists. And this is kind of scary.
All right.
What is... Me when I stream Edge! Oh, there you are, just in the nick of time. Got any idea what my plan is about yet? No? Could you go into more detail? You still haven't cottoned on? Come on, it's so obvious. Anyway, you're one of us. No backing out now. I want you to stop whatever it is you're doing, Sesame. I know you're up to no good. That's for me to decide, not you. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I have to see it through. And it's too late to drop it now. Right then, here's your next job. It's sort of like your last job. Nah, it's exactly like it. Ha ha ha! Oh, I don't have enough iron crabble shells. Like, this is very shifty shit. Right, so I'm gonna say it today to give the bloody message in a bottle, because, you know, as you do. Guessing Sonia's over here at the moment. Hi there.
Hi there.
Yep. Can I help you with something? Hold on, this is the recipe I gave my husband before we were married. This takes me back. I remember the very day I gave it to him. He said he wanted to eat my cabbage parcels every day, so I went ahead and wrote down the recipe and gave it to him. That way he could make it himself anytime he liked, I said. He looked at me, dropped on one knee, took my hand and said, I'm proposing to you, you silly nincompoop. The cabbage parcels were his way of saying he wanted to marry me. When he finished talking, I just burst out laughing. I see why Liliana's been worried recently, but I'll never forget him. But for my own child to do this, it makes me feel like a bad parent. Thank you for telling me about it. I should have realized sooner. I need to change time. Why are you playing in front of Dunban's house to begin with?
Look at this.
Did it remind her of Dad? Yay, you're the best! I'm glad everything worked out. Thanks, I mean, thank you very much. Now we can get back to being a family again. Right, affinity chart updated. I need to get the thing from the Crabbles at night. Did I just... No, it wasn't. I thought there was something there. Never mind. Oh, there's little vangs too. I think this is just for monster killing and stuff,
The
but...
enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
Or
Okay,
it's for collection.
let's sort this out
Vang
nice
tooth.
and quickly.
Yep, it was for a material quest.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy. I can handle this one.
That's a filthy wing.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will give
I
it
thought
my
that would have
all,
caught the other
no
one.
matter the enemy.
No.
I can handle this one.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will
Can you
it
just
my
give me the
all,
other
no
item?
matter the enemy. Okay, let's sort this out nice.
I swear, this game's drop rates
The
hate me.
enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will give it my all, no matter
Yay.
the enemy. Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Oh, but now there's an NPC that's coming out at night. Yeah, no, they're along the path. Never mind. Ouch. I'm trying to...
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Every so often
Let's
I
sort
think,
this out
and then
nice
sometimes
quickly.
brain
I will
just
give
kind
it
of
my
go...
all, no matter the enemy.
I got the iron crabble shell that I needed.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy. Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
I may as well get the
The
monster killing
enemy's
quests
weak, but
done.
don't drop your guard.
There we go.
This one's all guns blazing. I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
But is it bullshit blazing? Maybe. Who knows? I also need to visit whoever this is once I talk to Sesame. My man's named after a seed.
All right.
You got him? Like clockwork as usual, you're an asset to my team. According to the list, the next job is going and having a chat with our artist friend Kenny Rohan. He should have something to give you. The only thing is, he has this tendency to move around a lot. You might need to hunt him down. So the artist friend who's literally right out here.
What is it?
Your Sesame's go-between? Make sure you get this to him. Don't go looking inside. That man does irritate me a little, foisting this difficult task on me. Just tell him not to mess up and don't mention my name. So, we have another package, but it's fragile. Concerning.
All right.
You got the package off him? Excellent, I owe you one. He didn't mention anything else, did he? Actually, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about him. Your last job is coming up. I'm sure you can pull it off. I don't like the sound of this.
All right.
Tell me about your plan.
All right.
I'm guessing I don't get the quest, the last of his quests until the colony's reputation is up, I think? I don't even know what level reputation the colony's affinity is at right now. It's currently 2 stars. God, trying to get the affinity for areas up is like, ooh. Kind of sad. I wanted to get like bits of Zukazu. You heard? Zukazu and Little Brother Pond have been fighting for over 10 years. Zukazu want to go out and see big wide world, but Little Brother Pond always tried to hold Zukazu back. We've been fighting about this for past 10 years, but Zukazu nor Little Brother Pond still no changed mind. Zukazu want to end it now. Don't end it! Zakazu gotta win. That's why Zakazu wanted you to bring red pollen orb. If Zakazu eat one, his power will increase 100 times. Zakazu serious. It's what Zakazu want to do. It's just that the outside world is dangerous. You can't go out there. Zakazu never abandoned the dream. Let me go. You think Zakazu lose even if he eat red pollen orb? Zakazu know that, and Zakazu not think he can win too, but Zakazu have to try and maybe Zakazu can win. Oh yeah, now I remember. There's this bloody side quest, which has one of two endings depending on if you choose to help Jiroke or Zakazu.
Hello.
It might look like me and my big brother don't get along, but we do. He's my adopted brother, and I care for him as he cares for me, but I just can't let him go traveling the world by himself. It's dangerous out there. He could get killed. Our next showdown is going to be the final showdown. I have to win so I can make him abandon his crazy ambitions. Oh, there's something you need to tell me? He wants a red pollen orb? Seriously? I know eating one of those would make him really strong. Looks like he's willing to do whatever it takes to beat me. Do you think you could give it to me? I can't let him win. How can Zakazu lose? That one's an interesting one. Anyway, quest log, reconstruction. So I need 1 bunny scent wood, 1 fossil monkey, 2 ready coils, 3 empress beetles. I cannot remember where to get these. It says they're in Frontier Village, so in the Nothon village. I am blind. Who are you, Rono?
Hello, strange friends, strange friends. Do you know what a mixer is?
A mixer is a thing that you add to... It is a very handy hom-hom device. I want to get one made for me. Could you go into more detail? A friend of mine put in big order for sweet treats. I want to make the sweet treats as quickly and easily as possible. If I had a mixer for me, I could do the job easily. A mixer, if we could get the right parts, we could easily make one. Really? Woohoo! Hoo-ah! Pleasey, please, please! Grab materials for a mixer. 2 generic shafts and 2 generic blades, then we can head to Colony 9 and Lab and make the mixer. Oh, I've got plenty.
Greetings.
I had to think to myself, at some point I definitely want to do. At some point I definitely want to try and fit in a longer a longer Xenoblade stream, wrapping up more of the side quests and stuff. Because I do want to be able to sort of get more of it out of the way, and then, you know, just focus back on the main story, if that makes sense. But right. Unknown. Oh, Dunga's not here at the moment. I do want to go to the underground store, because I think the red pollen orb that is needed for either Giroke or... Oh, wait, no, I went into the thing. Whoops. Oh wait, is this a... Are you giving challenges? Oh, this is just monster quests. Regular monster quests, that's what this is. Right, I think I'll get these quests picked up. So, head over into the underground storage and do this stuff, and then I'll wrap things up. Also, there's another quest item down here. Flower bracelet. Aww. I needed one of those. Right. The underground store. Me lost my shiny ball. I have gotten your shiny ball. Done! And that was literally it for their quest. That's funny.
Yay!
Very few Nopon qualified to sit on lids, you know. It used too cold in here. Cold make Tatty's throat bad. Tatty cannot sing his favorite song. Tatty needs favor from friends. Need friends to bring Tatty free hold camouflage.
Hello?
Right, so the red pollen orb was not here. Oh. I think this was the person that had this. Oh wait, no, this is another time mushroom. I think this side quest was started during the day. I think I can remember, because this person was like, "Oh, there's weird noises coming from underneath the village at night. I don't know what it is. Help!" Teehee! Friends know why Pipiki's so happy? Happy because Hom Hom and friends get rid of Ghost Pipiki. Pipiki sleep really well now. Okay. Kind of rude and inconsiderate to the person that had a cold, but okay.
Yes, no.
Friends fix time mushrooms. Now we will be able to eat appropriate tonnage of snacks. Oh, god damn it. Ah, why am I stuck? Do friends know who the most amazing Nopon is? Nopon Sage, of course. He lived by Waterfall. If you ask Nopon Sage to grant your wish. Ah, Pipiki almost reveals secret. Friends not want to meet Nopon Sage? Nopon Sage like to eat, so friends should bring him food offering. All grown-ups at Nopon say Nopon Sage not exist. Pipiki want to meet Nopon Sage and prove everybody wrong.
Me.
I love the Nopon, they're so silly. I also said I was gonna wrap things up, but I'm just getting a few more little bits in places here. Pollen Orb Storage Warehouse. There's a middle housing level. The quest in the middle housing level, which. Yep, I've got your flower bracelet. Yay! I love that. That was 3,000 EXP. That wasn't too bad, even though a lot more EXP is needed to level up now. Because, you know, JRPGs. Doba Doba. Now tell me, my young friends, how important are pollen orbs to the Nopon way of life? Well, take a good look around you. See all the pollen orb lamps? Without the pollen orbs, our village turned to darkness. We make best orbs from pollen taken from yellow flower growth, but monsters are causing trouble there and stop us getting pollen. Right, and then, oh wait, area maps, I meant to check that. What do you mean there are more side quests along the bottom here? Ah! Right, now I will definitely say it. When I pick up these side quests, then I will call stream. I'm running over a bit, but I don't mind. So yeah, for people who have just gotten back from the ad break, hello. I've said that once I get these 3 side quests down here picked up, I will call stream. So Just gonna run and grab these quickly.
Me?
Ickety tickety diddery doo fliddery boo. Magic stones calling me. Are you high? I have 14 magic stones. Okay then. Definitely not concerning at all. Decky. Oh, Hom Hom looking around. Thought there was strange smell around here. Me training to become warrior, but it really tough. Me here at best to eat tangy food when tired from training. In that case, me want to eat some really tangy pure cherries. Hey, that was easy. And that's more monies. Right, anyway, since I said I was going to end the stream once I got those side quests either picked up or done, I'm going to call it here. So, to everyone who showed up and everyone watching things back on the VOD, whether it's here on Twitch or on YouTube, depending on when you're watching this, thank you ever so much for showing up today. I really appreciate it. Next stream will of course be Wednesday. It will be the spooky stream because Halloween is on a Thursday and that's a D&D day. So, that will be happening on Wednesday for next stream. It's gonna be an interesting stream, honestly. I don't know how I managed to talk myself into it, but we're gonna be doing that thing on Wednesday. We're gonna be playing Alien Isolation on Wednesday. So yeah. Once again, I really appreciate you all being here, and as always, I will see you all again in the very next one. Bye bye!